thought I would come on here and talk about why I can't do an IUI, even though I would like to clear up some of what's going on with my IVF cycle, and also with the video that I posted about the gender reveal of my first child. And I know a lot of you guys were confused about that. So in 2016, we got pregnant naturally. It's our last time we've ever been pregnant naturally. And unfortunately, at our 19 week anatomy scan, we found out that he had a rare and fatal genetic disorder called Meckel-Gruber syndrome. It's 100% fatal to the baby. He has 0% chance of viability. And if I were to go into labor, I could go toxic and pass away as well. We lost him, and we tried again for a year to get pregnant naturally, because there's a 25% chance that the baby would have Meckel-Gruber syndrome again. And my husband's a numbers guy, and he was like, well, let's just try naturally. After a year, it didn't work. We had not gotten pregnant after a year of trying naturally. They decided to send us to IVF with genetic testing. In 2018, we started IVF, and our first round, we sent 5 embryos to testing and 0 came back viable. Our second round, we sent 5 embryos off to testing again, and 1 came back viable, but they said he was a carrier. So then we did another round, our last round of IVF, and 3 came back all viable, and they were all female. So we decided to transfer the healthiest one first, and that's how we got my twins. In 2022, we decided to start trying again for a third child. We finally were able to transfer in 2023. That's how long it took my body to get prepared for an IVF transfer. They canceled it and waited till January, so we finally transferred in January. We got pregnant, and then we found out at our 17-week anatomy scan that he also had Meckel-Gruber syndrome. Even though he wasn't supposed to, he was tested. They said he was good to go. The other 2 embryos weren't graded as high, so we lost him in May of 2023. So my husband and I decided to do another transfer of the last 2 embryos. We transferred one in January of 2024, and that was a chemical pregnancy. And then we transferred the last one in February of 2024, and that resulted in it not taking. Over the past year, we had been trying naturally with some help from Clomid and Letrozole. And then my brother, my sister-in-law, and my nephews were in a plane crash. They did not survive. And that was in July. And it broke my world. And we decided to just stop for a while. So in the video that you see of me doing my gender reveal, it's me pregnant with my son, my first son, and my 2 nephews who are there, and my little nephew Harrison, who's playing with the balloon. This whole journey has been very emotional, lots of ups and downs. So when we were finally given the go-ahead to start a few weeks ago, we were really excited. I was on day 5 of STEMS, and they called me and they said they had to cancel it because the genetics department at Cooper Genetics wouldn't move me forward yet. This is not our first time with genetics. So that's kind of my story, halfway my story, partly my story. I haven't really talked much about my family's plane crash. I've shared videos, past videos, but I haven't really talked much about it on here since the day that it happened. So yeah, I wish I could do IUI, but unfortunately that's just not in the cards for us. And I'm almost 40, so I really have no doubt that I will never get pregnant again the natural way.